Well, how do that, Chums? As I, Captain Stephen. Today, Chums, for you guys out there in the viewerverse, I've got some No Man's Sky news. Some of it being my channel-related news, like this. I've got a companion egg given to me here by Meogi. You can see that, gifted by Meogi. It actually contains a griffin, a flying bird pet that you can ride and hatch eggs. Now, at the moment, Meogi's coloration is very white. I want to turn this creature red, but I need dirt to do that, because I want it to be red and white. I want its head to look like the head of my character in this Gek helmet. If it can have little white tipped feathers upon its head, or its wingtips, that'd be freaking delightful. So yes, I want to find some dirt. So what I'm doing is I'm using my economy scanner that I've got inside my ship here. Righto, so I need a mining system. So yes, with the economy scanner and the filter enabled, they will highlight in orange. There's an orange one just there. But hold on, that's data unavailable. Right, so we need a different one. We'll go to this one. Lovely. 2-star prospecting. Excelente. That's got prospects. Definitely. Right, well, let's go on up to the Galactic Trade Terminal and see if that does dirt. Because the dirt should give me the red, white, and black tinge to my pet. I'm going to buy 30. Yeah, I'm going to buy 30 of these. Anyway, I do have more news for you people. Because, yes, we are going to be giving away these pet eggs, myself and Meogi, during an event that we're going to do as a collaboration after one of our bake-offs. After I've managed to get enough eggs, Meogi's getting eggs as well. So, yeah, we'd have those for you. I'm buying some sodium, some oxygen, and some platinum because they should help with its behavioural traits, but not only its behavioural traits, but also maybe increasing its growth, if that's a thing. Right, anyhow, but I have more news, so we're going to go over to the Nexus, and we're going to have a look at the new item that's actually rolled in with the Quicksilver agent, because I hear it's bubble pipes. I'm also going to buy the decals that are available and put them on my freighter and show you what they look like. And I have some speculation around when we may get another update drop to the No Man's Sky verse, and what it may include. So, hopefully, I'll be able to cover that off for you. So, firstly, let's fly into the Nexus and we'll go and see Johnny 5. Hello there, Johnny 5. Oh, and we're going to also hatch my pet in a moment and see if we get the right colours after I've modified it. Righto, so yeah, the bubble pipes are definitely a thing. They're called bubble duct. So, I guess you just get the one pipe. That will fill the blank space in my catalogue. Excellent. And I guess they sort of concentrically change shape when you put them around. We've just bought the milk poster. But yes, I'm very much looking forward to those bubble pipes. So I might be running some Quicksilver missions in a video series very soon to try and get those unlocked as quick as I can. Right, well, let's head on over to the egg machine and let's do some splicing in my egg machine. Heck yes, let's grab my egg. Now, you can just keep putting this in and out and sort of upgrading it. So you can see there, I'm trying to get the growth hormone to go up. But every single thing that normally makes it increase is actually saying decreasing. So I don't know whether this is because this egg has been sort of placed in via a save editor on PC or something, but nothing is working. Anyway, I'm going to change its behavior by using platinum. I'm changing its color using the dirt that I just bought. So the platinum is actually helping its personality in the way of devotion. So yes, that's up in the devotion, but I'm probably going to add something else there. Maybe it's helpfulness or something. So yes, I'm sticking in some oxygen to do that. So lovely jubbly. That's all sort of, hopefully that's going to max stat it on at least 2 stats. The other stat I think is set at about 89% aggression. I'm probably going to leave that one as 89% aggression, and then you guys can either fine tune that, up it, whatever. Anyhow, let's get those decals and stick them on the wall. So there's my new milk poster. Milk! Lovely. Put that one there. Let's put the nice yellow and black and goldy type looking one there. It's gold, not yellow, isn't it? We'll put that one there. We'll put that next to it. Lovely. And you know what? The one with the Nexus, I might turn that sideways and put it on the side panel, because I think with my graphic on the wall over there, with all the lights shining this way, yeah, if I put it around that way, it would almost look like the lights have radiated across my actual screen of my image here. I think that would go quite swimmingly well. Kaboom! Done. So there are the actual posters there, people, that you can unlock right now from the Quicksilver Merchant. Well worth a grab, aren't they? Delightful. Anyhow, I'm down at the planet inside of Meogi's helpers system. So this is Meogi's hub system. And yes, I've built some little podiums here, people, where hopefully, if you do want one of these pet eggs, you can stand upon one of these podiums and myself and Meogi can dish out eggs so you can get yourself a pet. So this is in the Euclid system and that's the code. Feel free to jump over here and stick down a base to get ready for this event. Now, it's a little way away because we have to get enough eggs to actually give away, and it takes a little while for eggs to actually spawn or your pet to lay them. So give us a couple of weeks, and hopefully this will be an event in a few weeks' time, after we've done a bake-off, you know, like me and Meogi do at the weekends. We'll probably just sort of invite people in. You can start jumping over. So yeah, just keep an eye on the bake-offs, because it would be straight after a bake-off, I think. But yeah, I'm going to release Trico, because he's freaking useless. And hopefully I'd have 2 birds that are laying eggs. I'm going to have the Meogi bird, which is a lovely white number, and it has some red tips to the wings anyway. Well, sort of goldy, reddy, orangey colour. So it's nearly my logo colours, but let's see if my splicing and dabbling and playing God with my other bird creature that I need to hatch is going to give me a red variety. I hope it keeps those white markings to its face and head, or maybe even the tail as well. If it can keep those white markings, I'll be extremely happy if the rest goes red. It'd be cool if those wingtips actually change white as well, but we'll see what we get. Here we go, let's go and hatch my bird. Oh, it's looking quite nice, and that little thumbnail image down at the bottom in the circle, it looks a bit red. Okay, well, let's hatch the egg. There we go. Chickaboom. It's definitely got the red and the white sort of stuff going on. I don't think it's got the wingtips. Or has it? Maybe on the underwing it might have, but I don't think it has on the top wing. We'll have a better look in the menu in a moment. I'm just going to feed it and pet him, and I'm going to have a little ride. Oh, he's very nice. He's got like a little white stripe under him. His tail feathers haven't got the white, but his head has. His head's got the white. Brilliant. It came out quite swimmingly nice. Not exactly how I expected, but at least it's got white markings to the legs as well. So let's have a look in the old menu, and we will see if it's inherited the stats that I wanted. I'm hoping it's got 2 that are 100%ed. And let's click on my one. So here we go. Oh, his name's Cocky. I might keep that name. That's pretty cool. No, I'll probably call it Steve Bird or Cat Bird. Right, okay, yes. So we have got 100% loyalty under devotion and helpfulness 100% as well. Dutiful. Nice. And yes, the aggression or ferociousness is at 89. Yeah, I'm going to rename him to Captain Bird, but yeah, Cocky is pretty cool. I like that. That was his default name. I bet if I tried to call it that, it'd get blocked by the profanity blocker, but there we go. We'll change it to Captain Bird, so at least I know the difference in the eggs, and when I'm giving them away it makes it a bit easier. So people, if you want a Cat Bird, stand on podiums 1 and 2. If you want a Meogi Bird, stand on podiums 3 and 4. Something like that, and then we can just give away the eggs is what I'm thinking. Heck yes, hopefully there's enough spacing, so if me and Meogi are both given these out, we can just stand by the respective podiums that we've got there. Excellent. So there we go. There's that to look forward to. So keep your eyes peeled for something on my community tab, or even just watch the bake-offs at weekends, and hopefully you're going to get your chance to grab yourself a bird egg. Heck yes. Anyhow, I'm going to jump on up again to my actual freighter, because I've got some more news for you people. When I say more news for you, it's more speculation. But yeah, there's the expedition that's coming to an end. Now, this expedition has got a load of stuff that I transferred over to my normal save last time around. I put a link in the top right-hand corner on exactly how I got all this stuff over to my normal save. But yes, there's all sorts, cursed dust and all sorts of other lovely stuff. Now, the reason I put all this over to my normal save is, one, because I love the lore, and I wanted to have reference of all the lore, so I've got that there. But also, those last 3 things, the cursed dust, the vile spawn, and what have you, also appears in your catalogue entries, even in normal mode, but there would be blank spaces otherwise, and because I'm a bit of a completionist and I've got a bit of OCD, I definitely wanted to get my catalogue looking complete. So yes, what I would say is once this expedition finishes, we'd have a look at when it's going to finish. I think it's 8 days at the moment, but when it does finish, you may want to transfer over all of this stuff, and like I said, I put a card at in the video on how I did this last time. Yes, there's 8 days remaining, and then there's another day for the save to convert. And then normally, well, during this expedition run, we've had another expedition to run the day after, but I don't know whether that's going to happen when it comes to Hello Games putting out another update. Now, the reason I say this, I've got a bit of news. Let me go and hit on up the scribble pad, because yes, Sony has announced PSVR 2. Executamundo.
Means that we're going to lead the way with exploring new technology that unlocks new entertainment experiences. Virtual reality is central to that philosophy. Nothing elicits emotion quite like the VR medium. With next generation VR for PS5, it's our vision to provide the ultimate entertainment experiences to players. Today, I'm thrilled to announce the official names for our next-gen VR system, PlayStation VR 2. And our next-gen controllers will be called PlayStation VR 2 Sense controllers. PlayStation VR 2 will introduce a new generation of VR games that enable players to feel a greater sense of presence and become more immersed within their game worlds once they put on the headset and wield the controllers. PlayStation VR 2 will bring together the power of technology with the creativity of developers. For gamers, that means experiences that can evoke a whole range of emotions. PlayStation VR 2 taps into the latest technology to deliver a truly next-gen experience that brings the player closer to the gameplay experience. We've developed new sensory features, enhanced controls and tracking, and upgraded visual fidelity. For example, with eye tracking, you'll be able to interact more intuitively as your character while allowing for improved social expression. The headset also has feedback, so players will feel subtle, responsive vibrations that heighten the sensations of their in-game actions. Visually, PlayStation VR 2 will offer a best-in-class experience with 4K HDR, foveated rendering, and 110-degree field of view. All of this is on top of the new PlayStation VR 2 Sense controllers, which enable players to feel and interact with games in a much more visceral way. We're also excited to announce that one of the biggest exclusive franchises on PlayStation will be coming to PlayStation VR 2. Horizon Call of the Mountain from Guerrilla Games and Firesprite Games. This is an original game built for PlayStation VR 2 that will take players deeper into the world of Horizon. Let's take an early look at Horizon Call of the Mountain.
There.
What's that tonic doing?
It's heading towards Storm's grasp.
It's headed towards us!
So Hello Games kind of revolutionised the way that games actually play onto VR platforms now. I mean, it feels like they actually developed No Man's Sky from the ground up for VR. The controls are freaking awesome. They really are pioneers on how you should deliver a VR title into the VR space. And I'm wondering whether they're holding off for doing a big update until the VR 2 comes out, and with it, maybe adding in AMD fidelity into the mix as well, people. So yeah. So over on the AMD Fidelity website, we've got this. So it actually mentions about super resolution using the FMD Fidelity FX, and it can boost the frame rates of your games. Now I'm thinking, if Hello Games are to actually move the title over to VR2, having this super fidelity and getting those extra frames for VR is essential, because you've got to have VR games running at a proper frame rate, or else people get motion sick. So I'm wondering whether they're holding out for the fidelity update and also for the hardware of VR2 to become available to the masses, so they can actually stick this stuff out there. It's just a theory, it's speculation, and I'm sort of putting links together. So when you actually go onto the Fidelity website, upcoming AMD Fidelity FX Super Resolution games, it actually mentions No Man's Sky right there. So yeah, that wasn't delivered inside of PRISMS. This AMD stuff is still shelved. It still isn't there yet, and I'm wondering whether they're going to coincide it with the PSVR 2 release. So there we go, chums. That's pretty much everything I've got for you. But when is the PSVR 2 release? Well, I don't know, and I can't find out much information on it. But I'm wondering whether it's going to be early quarter of this year. Who knows? But yeah, hopefully it's out there somewhere. Yeah, I can't find anything online as yet as to a date or anything. But that'd be mind-blowing, wouldn't it? To have some sort of new graphical uplift with more frames for you guys in the viewerverse. Love to hear your opinions as well. Put them in the comments. Till next time, goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please hit a like and a subscribe, and I'd like to say a massive great big thank you to all of my backers over on Patreon and over on YouTube membership. Thanking you, backers! And if you want to support this channel, just don't skip the adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Or yeah, just stay with Captain Steve that little bit longer and hit something on this screen. There's merch here now too.